Hello beautiful souls, here we are in October and we have some very challenging but also life enhancing and life transforming astrology this month. We not only have a Mutable Grand Cross, we also have a Cardinal Grand Cross. I can hear you all shaking in your boots remembering last year. But having said that, some astrologers refer to these as achievement squares. Here's your monthly astrology. Sagittarius this month. Don't think I'm boring, but I've got to tell you a few practical things. However, these practical things could bring you vast and tremendous rewards by the end of the month, so bear with me. Firstly, we've got that Mutable Grand Cross, and your name is written very strongly in there. Now, you might have noticed or heard from me or someone else that Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility, the headmaster of the Karma School, is in your sign. Bit annoying, isn't it? Bit tedious, because particularly as you are the free spirit of the zodiac, you are the wanderer, you don't like rules, you like to think out of the box. And Saturn's going, afraid not. Now is the time we're going to have to take life a little bit more seriously, my Sagittarian friend. And you know what? Great rewards will come to you if you take responsibility. I don't want to bring you that news because I know initially you're going to be irritated, but then after that you will be liberated, and it's definitely worth paying attention to. Now, this Mutable Grand Cross with Saturn in your sign is squaring Neptune, planet of your spirituality, the planet of lack of boundaries. So that's, you know, making you a little bit tense, because on the one hand you know that you've got to kind of stop looking at certain situations with the rose-tinted glasses, particularly situations connected to your home and your family and your personal relationships. There's a part of you now that has to dig in and make a commitment, and also the energy is pushing you towards some great transition when it comes to your career. However, I've got excellent news around that later on, so don't worry about that too much. The Cardinal Grand Cross, which comes about 3 days later, is maybe, you know, going to make you think about what it is you want to commit to in the long term. And there may be something that you've got to let go of. And that something may actually, interestingly enough, be something that you feel is a crutch, is something that you rely on, but you're not entirely comfortable with. So Pluto is going to make some sweeping changes within that Cardinal Grand Cross. Now, after this, you will feel free. You might be kind of looking around and going, things are changing, but your spirit is going to go, right, now I can get on with the task at hand. And this month you have fantastic news and fantastic opportunities around your career and around business and around getting out there and strutting your stuff and doing what you've got to do to achieve things. Let's start at the beginning. Venus, the planet of love, direct in your position of career, is making people feel very drawn to you when it comes to your job. You have that kind of little bit of magic. People kind of want to sidle up to you and want to get close to you. And, you know, they're leaning towards listening to your ideas and taking you seriously and believing that you can do it. Perhaps they're picking up on the fact that you are feeling a little bit more responsible, and that's giving a real brilliant channel to your maverick energy. Now, the new moon and Mercury direct are all in your position of dreams, of creating your reality, and of being a beacon to draw groups of people to you. And it's also exceptionally good at collaboration. There may be that you're collaborating with people this month and your part in that really makes the difference, but also you feel supported by other people's ideas, and it is, you know, you're going ahead with something quite important. Now, the big news for you is Venus, Mars and Jupiter, your ruler, are conjunct, are joining forces in your position of career. You've never had such drive, you've never had such opportunity, and also, you know, people love you. Could even be that there's a love interest connected to your career, or you're working with a partner, but there's just all this great energy all month around that. And several times you have these real lucky moments, these moments of expansion, these moments of brilliant ideas. But thanks to Saturn, if you're clever, you'll put those ideas into action. You'll lay foundations to build on what's coming to you. Now the sun is giving you this sense of you want to know what's going on, and things are coming to the surface. You can't hide anything from anyone this month. You're in a position where other people are seeing you, seeing right through you, if you like. You're shining out that light. But you're also drawing to you some amazing spiritual synchronicities. Literally your soul is on fire. You can almost feel yourself evolving in the moment. We have a full supermoon this month, and the supermoon is also making you pay attention to the details and making you focus on your work. But any hard work you've done, any practical stuff you've already put in, huge rewards. It's just all coming together. It's all growing to a peak experience. Venus, Mars and Jupiter conjunction again on the 28th. Around that time, that's the time to give it that extra push when it comes to your career. And there could actually be a lover that's very influential or powerful in some way, or an attraction, a chemistry between you and someone powerful that again helps you in the next step of your journey. Best advice I can give you is dig in, make a commitment. Anything you're not committed to, you're not really serious about, is likely to go on its way this month. But it leaves you free to build something solid for your present and your future. Take care. I send you so much love, and I'll speak to you soon. I hope you enjoyed this month's astrology. I have to say it's such an important month that I highly recommend you going to horoscope.co.uk, where I've got full written details about what's going on. And also, if you fancy it, michelleknight.co.uk or .com, because I've got 3,000 articles on everything magical, spiritual, from soulmates to psychic development. Take care, have a wonderful month, and I'll speak to you soon.